On May 25th, the Cathedral Church of the Holy Trinity begins its 200th anniversary celebration of dedication. So join us on the 25th of each month for glimpses of our past as we imagine and dream our way into the future. Take a glimpse with us as we celebrate. Look out on all of our social media platforms for glimpses of Holy Trinity Cathedral.
Happy 200th anniversary to the Cathedral Church of the Holy Trinity. I'm Avalon Williams-Sterling, and this is a glimpse through my reflection at the Cathedral. I have been at the Cathedral all my life. Like I normally told people, my navel string is in that church. I started attending church when I was just a little child with my mom, Verna Williams, who is now deceased. When I was an only child before my other siblings had arrived. Jenna, now deceased, Daniel, and Keon. I remember I used to sit in the congregation and listen to my mom as she sang in the choir with her best friend Grace Hudson, now also deceased, who was my godmother. By the time my other siblings started to attend church, I was already preparing for confirmation. I remember my Sunday school teacher and confirmation teacher was Father Primus. I was confirmed at an Advent service by the Bishop Clive Abdullah. I remember that well. It was a lot of us confirmed. Over 30 of us. It used to have so much activities going on in our church. We used to have bus excursions. Those were the days with Carlton Williams, one of the vergers. Those excursions when we assembled in the churchyard and everybody walked with lunch to share with everyone. It was like a big extended family picnic. It was fun. My mom always used to say, a family that prays together stays together. And that's what she practiced. And that's how I feel when I'm at church, like a member of a big extended family where everyone knows their name. Being at that church, it gave me a sense of joy and belonging. The greatest moment of my life was when I was proposed to by my now husband, Stephen Sterling, after a Christmas Eve service. Dean Walt Dublin blessed the rings after the service, and a year and a half after, he became bishop, and we were also married at that great cathedral. I remember on a Friday evening, I used to come and pick up my mom and my two sisters because my mom had choir practice and my two sisters had guides. They were in the Girl Guides, and my brother was in the Scouts. My sister Jenna, now deceased, and Daniel, they were also members of the Service Guild under the reigns of Rupert Regis, Deacon Gerard, and Deacon David. There were so much things happening in that church. My husband and I were asked to join the Ushers Guild by Miss Jean Joseph, and we obliged. We used to call her Auntie Jean. We served as ushers for a couple of years, and then she introduced us to ballroom dancing. We were asked to dance on a few occasions for special services and special events. And as our family began to grow, we had two wonderful children, Sarai and Azai, who are now preparing for confirmation under the reigns of Dean Shelley and Tenya. They were also baptized in that church by Dean Nolly Clark. Reverend Tenya is making them aware of the different roles that they need to play in the church and how the youths need to become more involved. Although we are not in the physical church building, We are still on the compound and it still feels like home. We make it our business to attend church regularly as a family. This is where my spiritual childhood began, and for my family, and now for our children following in our footsteps. As the cathedral stands so bold, majestic, and welcoming in the capital city, you also see a lot of visitors coming here just to take pictures and asking certain things about the cathedral. I pray that it stands for many more centuries to come, so a lot of other families may become members and also reflect on their lives at the cathedral for generations to come. As we celebrate 200 years in existence, happy 200th anniversary once again to the Cathedral Church.